Honda Library here to show you what to do with this month's Art to Go kit. Since it's October, I thought it'd be fun to do something a little spooky. So I did a scary moon. So here's the moon with some bats, and actually it's gonna hang, and on the other side, there's this little sparkly cat too on that side. All right, so let's put this over here and then we'll show you what's in your kit. So this month in your kit, you're gonna find 2 moons, some clouds that have already been cut out, and bats, a cat, 4 ghosts, a piece of yarn, and some glitter. And all you'll need is glue. You can use a glue stick or liquid glue. It's either, whatever you have works fine. Also maybe an area to work with the glitter, something to put down underneath it. So let's get started right away. All right, so the first thing we're gonna do is get our glittering done so that they can dry while we assemble everything else. So you're gonna take your glue, and we'll start with the cat. We'll cover the whole thing with glue. It's kind of fun when you put the black glitter on the cat. It makes it look almost like it's got sparkly fur on it. That's how we're doing it. Careful with the tail. You gotta hold it in place while you're gluing it. I like to use the glue stick because it does dry a little faster. If you use liquid glue, you might need a little bit extra time. And then just take your glitter and just cover the whole cat. Okay. Don't worry about putting extra on. All right, and then we'll do the same thing with the bats. I'm gonna move them onto the mat because I don't want to get glitter everywhere. Well, you probably will a little bit anyway, but this helps the cleanup a little bit. Okay, take your same thing, cover it. If you want to use your glue stick and make kind of like a little pattern, you know, make little lines for the bat's wings, that's up to you. I think it's just kind of fun to put it all over there. Makes them stand out a little bit more when they're sparkly like this. Do all 3. Okay. And then put them nice and close together so the glitter can get on all 3 of them easily. All right. Same thing, just sprinkle the glitter all over them. Now, especially if you're using a glue stick, this will dry really quick, so you just need a few minutes. So this works out perfect. You can let these dry while we assemble our moon. Okay. All right. Let's move that over to the side for a second. All right, so you've got 2 moons. And we're gonna just take one for right now, and we're gonna take your yarn, and you're gonna take it and fold that piece of yarn in half, okay? We'll lay it right in the middle of your moon like this, and then you're gonna keep it like that so you've got 2 pieces of string hanging out the bottom, and one's gonna be a little bit shorter than the other one. All right, then take your other half of the moon, and that's what you're gonna put the glue on. You're gonna put glue all over that whole thing really well. This is one of those times when it's really nice to have this colored glue stick because I can really see if I get it to the edges and get a good job on there. It's important to put enough on here because this isn't only gonna hold the moons together, it's also gonna hold that yarn in place too, and that yarn is what's gonna help what you're gonna hang this from, so you want it to be strong. Okay, make sure you match up your circles really well. All right, and then press it firmly all the way around, especially right in the middle where those 2 pieces of yarn are. You can feel them right in the middle there. Okay, once you've got those 2 guys put all the way together, we're gonna add our ghost next. So you have the 2 strings, one's a little bit longer than the other. Bring your ghosts over. You can see you have 2 that are exactly the same. And we're gonna put a little bit of glue on the middle of his body like that, and then we'll lay that string right down in the middle of him like that. And then make sure you want it so it's going to line up on the top, so you have to turn him over and put glue on the back of this one. All right, and then just make sure you line your ghosts up. This will look like you have some flying ghosts coming by your moon. This way you won't be able to see that piece of yarn, so just line them up and squeeze them once you get them together right. And give them a nice little squeeze. Let's do the same thing with the other guy. A little glue on him. All right. The same thing, make sure you turn it over and put the glue on this side so that they'll still line up. And this way you can hide that yarn, sandwich it right in there. Make sure you just line it up. Okay, all right. Now that we've got those guys on, we can add some of our kind of scary Halloween-y kind of clouds. So let's make sure it's nice and straight. Okay. I'll take my clouds and put some glue on the back. Now I kind of like it so the clouds look like they're drifting over in front of the moon, so maybe they're kind of like off the side a little bit. Put another one over here. Oops. Take another big one. So by the time you're done putting all your clouds on your ghost sun, your bats and your cat should be done drying. I've got a little one over here maybe. Okay. There we go. All right, so on this side I'm going to put my bats. So I'll bring one of my bats. Kind of tap off any of that glitter. Look, it's already all nice and dry on there. All right, and I'm going to take it, I'm going to bend his wings up just a little bit like this. And just put glue on his body. Okay, here's one. Do the next one. Same thing, tap off that extra glitter a little bit and give his wings a little bend. And then a little glue on the body. Kind of gives the illusion that they're flying a little bit off there. And your last one, same thing. Give those wings a little bend. You can see a little bit of the glitter will come off, but most of it stays on. There is plenty. It makes it look kind of fun. Up at this guy, maybe right here. Okay. All right. And like I said, the nice thing about using that glue stick, they're pretty much dry almost right away. All right. There's our little flying bats. So I'm going to carefully flip it over. All right. It's really important, again, make sure it's really straight. Okay. And this time we're going to put our cat sitting in front of the moon. So you're going to take your cat and same thing, tap off some of that glitter. I'm going to turn it over and cover the back of it with glue. The cat's kind of heavy because it's bigger and it's got a lot of glitter on there, so make sure you put a decent amount of glue on there. And get his whole tail. Oops. Okay. All right, then you're going to put the cat, so he's sitting all the way at the bottom of the moon, right there. Okay. Gently just tap them on there. We've got a couple clouds left. I think I'll put a couple clouds on his moon too. Oh wait, my glue stick's got a little bit of glitter on it. A little bit of glue on there. Going up here. A little extra glitter never hurt anything. One more cloud. Go put it down here by him. There we go. All right. Now, like I said, depending on the glue that you use, you might need to let it lay flat and dry a while. I'm going to lift it up and give my bat wings a little bit of a bend up again so they look like they're flying. And that's it. There's your moon. You've got your cat in front of the moon and your bats. I hope you guys have fun. Send me some pictures of your project and keep an eye out for next month. Bye.